でね、やっぱりね、メジャーリーグに初め入った時は、やっぱりそのクローザーで始まるらしいんですよね。で、クローザーで始まって、先発に行くみたいな、感じらしいんですよね。
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
That evens it up
1年目はメジャー1年目はやっぱクローザーでしたというとこなんですけど、
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game
K9 も欲しいんだけど、やっぱ P クラッチ、要はチャンスに強いってやつですね。ピッチャーでチャンスに強いってやつなんで、要は抑えるってことですね、チャンスで。
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
早めに決め球というか、得意球でカウントを稼いでいく。
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
股間に当たっていく。キ
And this is fouled at the
ャッ
plate.
チャーの股間に当たっていく。
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
上限が3
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves.
1 年目なんだっけ、去年のシーズンか、去年のシーズンは、途中でクローザーでメジャーがあったんで、
Jonathan Holder gets the win in relief. His second.
クラッチがめっちゃ上がった。スライダーのブレイクも上がって、もう80いっちゃうね。スライダー80いくと一応なんだろう。
Randy Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Randy Johnson.
ストレートで抑えるとなると本来
Digging
は
in
あれ
now,
になっちゃうから
Austin
ね。
Romine. He's working on a 1-for-3
ストレ
thus
ートの
far.
球威とか球
Not
速とか、
impossible, but
こ
highly
こら辺のところ
improbable.
っていうのをか
Even
な
when
り
you're at home to score 3
考えてい
runs,
かないとい
with
け
a
ない。
closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
球速のセーブ
Fly
の仕
ball
方
out
っ
to
ていうのも
straightaway
覚えな
right.
きゃいけない。
Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out.
まだそこら辺のコントロールの仕方がよくわから
Digging
ん。
in, Elvis Andrews. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden
こ
sombrero
の
here.
ゲージで
Johnson
リ
rarely
リー
finds
スポイン
himself
ト
in
に関
much
して
trouble
は
out
あ
of
そ
the
こ止
bullpen,
め
at
なきゃい
least
け
in
ないん
terms of
で、
giving up base
あそこ
hits.
に
He's
関しては
proven to be
実
a
は
tough guy to
全部の
barrel
球
up.
そこで止めるに越したこれね、今みたいに止めるに越したことないんですけど、
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
球
Good
速
job
に
to
関して
spoil
は
that one
ね、
away, and he
正
stays alive.
直
The 0-2 once more.
止めた方がいいんですよね。止めるというか抑えたり
1 out,
し
nobody
た方
on.
が本当はいいんで。
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers
今の
shortstop.
は
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the
髪の毛
4th
がす
time
げえ
he
巻き
struck
込んでる
out
け
in
ど
this
顔
game
の内側
alone,
に
and that's
よく
not something you'll forget very quickly. That's
気持
about
ち
as
悪くな
bad
る
of
な
a day as you can have.
気がしますけどね。
Into the box, Michael Taylor. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball
マ
game
リ
is
ナーズ
over.
が
You
ね、
might
ダン
think
ト
it's
ツ
just
最
another
下位出し
win,
たん
but
だ
it's
よ。
awfully
だっ
hard
た
to
んだよ、
win in this
去
game,
年ね。
especially on the road.
ダントツ
But
最
they
下
find a way
位
to
で
get it done, and they should
63
be very happy with this
勝かな、
performance.
99敗かなんかして
9-6, the final tally in this one. Seattle
なん
took
か
the
す
lead
げ
in the
え
second
負
inning
け
and
た
rode
ん
that
ですよ、
until
大
the
体そん
very
ぐらいで。で、勝率が3割8分ぐらいしかなくて、ダントツ最下位で、もうポストシーズン云々なんて言ってられないんですよね。なので、早くクローザーでというか、なんとか結果出してね、ちょっとスターターに戻りたいんですけどねって、左側寄りのところにゲージの
Randy Johnson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to
そ
close
こ
the
で、
door.
まあ、
Randy Johnson.
止めないとかなりコントロールが乱れるという、ね、
Stepping
そ
up
う
to
いう
the
ピッ
plate,
チャー
Brian
に
Anderson. He singled his last
最
time
初の
up.
うちはかなりそこ
First
を
offering on its way.
Anderson.
これ意識していかないとある程度あそこら辺を
Wind up
48だから
and the
ね
0-1.
球種別
Strike
に
two
コ
swinging,
ン
missed
ト
out in
ロー
front
ル
of the
と
slider.
ベロシテ
Not
ィ
much you're going to do
と
with that
あ
pitch
と
right
ブレイ
there.
クっていう
You
と
have
こ
to
ろが
catch it
存
out
在する
front
の
before it
で
even breaks, and even if you do
見る
that,
と
it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
単純にそういう話ではなかったり
Now here's the
するん
pitch.
ですよね。
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the
Marty.
first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a
点
game
取られ
down.
なきゃいいってよ。
Jesus.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way.
インコースにはかなり
One-run game here in the top of the
目が
ninth.
ついてる感じはある
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's
な。カ
going
ッ
to
ト
wrap
ボー
this
ルは
thing
ね、
up
カッ
without
トボー
any
ルとかちょ
problem.
っと曲がる球が、ストレート系でちょっと曲がる球がね、あるとかなり楽なんですよ。大きい球だけが変化球じゃないので。
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Miami down to their last strike. Now he's swinging and he pops him up, and this should do it.
お疲れ、終わり。
He makes the catch, and the Mariners have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. Seattle wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marco
明ら
Gonzalez
かに先
earns his
発の方
first win
が
of the
球の投げる球数っての1試合で多いので、クローザーってさ、意外と頻繁に投げるように思えるじゃん。でもリリーフほど投げない気がするんだよ。要は勝ちゲームのじゃないと出てこないんで、マリナーズみたいに負けが多いチームだとクローザーの出番ってあんまりない。
Randy Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 51, Randy.
左に打たれてるのか。
Bottom of the inning now, striding in for Boston, Anthony Rizzo. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this will be fouled away.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
一応中で緩急つけといて、
And another foul ball.
Hey, we got nobody.
The 0-2 once more.
Nope, that's the ball.
This is a fun guy to watch. He's out there really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
H9 でいくか。BB もね、ちょっとあんま高くないんだよね。Falling behind in the count。ちょっとめんどくさいんで、2本ヒットを誰だけ打つんだったら、こっちの方がまあ、簡単ではないけど、やりやすいかなって。
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been
さあ、
a
ボ
ball
ス
game
チャレンジですね、これ
thus
多分。
far. 4 strikeouts.
さあ、JD マルティネスとかかな。ああ、ボスチャレンジじゃないんだ。ボスチャレかと思ったんですけど。
Swung on and missed.
ま
It's
ずはこれ
0-1.
を稼いでいく。
2 out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
ここらでファールが欲しいな。
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Full count, 3-2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now batting, Elvis Vizcaíno. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that
ちょ
tying
っと
run
一つ言い
from
訳していい
first.
これ。
Coming
頭、
down
キ
in
ャラがね、
buckets,
重なってて
cats
見
and
にくいのよ、
dogs.
この。
Insert metaphor here,
視
and
点。
forecast is
なん
not
でこんなク
showing
ソみ
any
たいな視点になっ
signs
て
of
んの本
relief.
当に。
Oh, in time, and
Okay.
the ball game is over.
フォアボール1個出したけど。まあ、JD マルティネスであれば、最悪ホームラン打たれるぐらいだったら、アルカスの方が俺はいいと思うんだけどね。よし。
Randy Johnson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So stepping in, Colin Moran. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
今のは、高さもそうだけど左右
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
あんまり合わなそうな感じはもうね、ああいうところで、あれがファールになってくるとちょっと、面倒くさいというか、こうやってね、こうやってまあボールとかそこら辺臭いとこ投げてもファールにしてきちゃうとちょっと面倒くさいなとは思うけど、こうやってね。
Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez
The left fielder.
as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate
これも
inning.
いいね。
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, two.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they go down
5
without a
対2で負け
whimper.
てるんで、まあ負けじゃないこれ。
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you
わしには
start
ど
a
うしようもな
4-game
いじゃん。
series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout.
5-2の段階で出てきてんだよ。
You're at
Randy Johnson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
51. Randy Johnson.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike
ボール
regardless.
かなと思って逃したけど入ってるっていうところのバッターのショック感ね。自分の選球眼が間違っていたんじゃないかって間違ってたんだけど、
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
これからもこのね、このピッチャー投げたところの方がいいとこなんじゃないかと思わせるとこっちなんです
And a
ね。
good hard
ボール球
slider
振って
as
くれる
this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
これ振ってくれると楽なんだけど。
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Christian Vasquez is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
6点いくつ
So striding in, Elvis Vizcaíno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Elvis Vizcaíno.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
1-1-1.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
0-1.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet.
危ない危ないこれやばいこれやばいけど届いた怖い怖いなあれ今の意外といい当たりだったシュートで一応タイミングというかミートポイントは外してんだけどシンはタイミングが合ってるのでちょっと危ないんですよねいやあそこ行ったあそこに目がつくっていうのはなかなかうまいっすね。まあでもあれはね、アウトハイより多分インハイに行った方がいいんですよ、あれは。インハイの方が詰まる可能性が。あ、なんだ、フラッシュバック&レジェンド。お、いいのゲットしたよ。
Randy Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Randy
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
No balls and a strike to count. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that's upstairs.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
3-2と打っててホームラン打ってんね。俺基本 P クラッチアウトイン3ピッチオアレスか。きついね、どっちにしろ。
Now here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
OK あれボテボテだったから意外と怖えなと思ったんだよ。セーフになるんじゃない。あ、ボスチャレ2、ボスチャレ2、リンドア、リンドアですか。3-0だね、でも。はい。コントロール上がる方がいいんだけど、これちょっとむずいんで、これいくか、インサイド。要はインサイドはゾーンなんで、ゾーンの内側でのピッチをしろっていう話です。要は緩急でもう取っていくしかないってことですね。はい、こうやってなんとか、ファールを打たせたりして、ストライクゾーン内でなるべく勝負していく。これも勝負していく。
My philosophy is this.
Hi. Okay. Okay.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
アストロズはね、あれです。最近っていうか去年か。去年っていうかね、かなりの年数、なんだろう、最近強かったんですけど、リワードいっぱいもらった。ちょっと球種の、不正ピッチャーが、ピッチャーの球種を盗み見るっていう、覗き見をしちゃったというので、
Randy Johnson takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Ball 1.
Fastball just missed above the zone. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Jurickson Profar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Ready now, Austin Hedges. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
入場音楽がなんか てれれて
And a pitch in the third as he lays
あの
off.
音
It's
楽で入ってくるの
1-1.
こいつ。
Hey, they tried to
す
tie
げ
him
え
up
な
on
ん
that
かム
last
ーデ
pitch,
ィ
so
ー
I
な
like that they went away with this one.
ム
The
ーディーなの来
execution
ました
didn't
けど。
work, but I like the idea behind it.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win.
あれさ、リアクションマイナスになったんだけど、多分リアクションだと思うけど、あれフィールディングかな。フィールディングだったら違うんだよ、あれ。明らかにキャッチャーの目の前に行ってるから、あれピッチャーのボールではないと思うんですよね。まあ、ピッチャーが近ければピッチャー取るけど、基本野手の方が、やっぱフィールディングは基本うまいと思った方がまあいいので、一番優先で考えるから、多分そっちに任せた方が、まあ、あまり迷いなくプレーできるんじゃないかな。ピッチャー、おさあ、翔平大谷ですね。大谷君がね、これインコース行ってもね、怖いんですよね。これインコースもっと、ここら辺行くわ。ボール行くわ、一回。
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high.
これ見て
That
く
can
る
be
ん
an
だよ
effective
な。
location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
ですよね。で、一旦ここにカット入れて。よし。怖いんだな。怖いのよね。
Hey, struck him out.
危ねえ。怖え。
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when
今、
you're
翔
trying to shut
平
a
大
game down.
谷だったよね。7番打ってんの。K9 か。ストライカーフォーザサードアウトって書いてあるかな。いや。これで一応。
And now pitch on the way. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch.
高めにスライダーでもいいんだけど。
A bouncer up the middle.
ああ、これセーフだな。
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out
あ、
single.
センターまで飛んだのあれ。
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
スライダーでカウン
This
ト
is
取り
why
ま
I
す。
love having athleticism
あ
and
ー、し
speed
ました。
on your team. You can
これ
tell
ちょっとフォアボールにしていい
first
ですか
base
ね。
is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
危ないな。
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled
この
off
スラ
to
イ
the
ダー
right.
が。
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Thomas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Angels down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one
ああ
under
や
your
って
belt.
ね、
When you
ストライ
start a
クゾーン
4-game
で
series on the road,
どんな
takes a
球で
little
も
bit
ちょっ
of
と
the
つ
wind
いて
out
こ
the
られち
sails
ゃ
of
う
the
と、
guys in the home dugout.
もう
And
ちょっ
gives
とや
you
っぱりボ
confidence
ール
to
球
come back
で
and
仕
do
留め
it
なきゃい
again
けないんだろう
tomorrow.
なっていう
The
の
tight
が
one,
あ
7-6.
って、どこのタイミング、どの球で、どのタイミング、どのタイミングでどの球を、まあ、ボールにしていくかってところをまあ考えるんですけど、まあ、やっぱ決め球のスライダーでいくのが、は置いといて自信持って投げられるから、やっぱいい球が行きやすいんですよ。
Randy Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Randy Johnson.
In now, Andrelton Simmons struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fouled
意
away.
外と怖いね。
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
You froze him on the fastball there. Andrelton Simmons is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Now in the box, David Fletcher. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Third baseman hugging the line here now. The first pitch.
こちらね、言うても、まあ結果的に打たれるかどうかは分からないので、あくまで。一応打たれないようには投げるつもりではある。
Rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
スライダーがあんまり厳しくいけなかったんで、ちょっと心配だったんですけど、その前のインコースに行ったやっぱり、まあ早めの球が印象に残ってたんで、そこが良かった。
Outfield and the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
言っとかないとね、やっぱり。
Fouled off.
のがね、意外とタイミングよく
Angels down to their last strike. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And right into the shift. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4.
Randy
Johnson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Randy Johnson.
Striding in once again, Travis Swaggerty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder, Travis.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
大谷が先発だったら何回もできるのに。
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away.
今のボールなんですけどね。
Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly.
Okay. こういうボテボテのボールが意外とね、怖いんですよ。
Striding into the box, Dylan Thomas comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
弱いからね。
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Angels down to their last strike.
なんかね、トリプル A かなんかの時になんか出てきたんで、なんかメジャーを降りたみたいですね。
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.